Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hello and welcome. My name is Robyn and I'm so happy to have you here, and if you're already subscribed, welcome back. In today's video, I thought it would be fun to share with you my fall 2023 wardrobe wish list. These are pieces that I would love to have in my wardrobe, pieces that I think would honestly solidify my wardrobe. And because I have a classic style, the majority of these pieces are just pieces that I know I'll get a lot of wear out of. I'll be able to wear them over and over again throughout the fall and winter seasons. And they are from, for the most part, reputable brands, brands that I have a lot of experience with. I trust the quality of their pieces, and I know that they will last for a very long time in my wardrobe. So I have notes in my phone just so that I can ensure that I'm hitting on every piece that I have saved. I will show a picture along with the brand where the item can be placed, and there will definitely be links in the description box so if you're interested in any of the pieces, you can go to check out that information as well. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So some of the pieces are luxury pieces, but the majority of them are what I would just consider good quality. Actually, there are really only a few luxury pieces in here. But first up are black turtlenecks. So I love wearing black during the cooler months. I think that black sweaters, black turtlenecks, just black in general with a red lip is just an amazing look on a woman, especially if you have a classic style. I think black is effortlessly chic and it's very sophisticated. So I think that when a woman wears a black turtleneck or a black sweater with a cute design detail like puff sleeves, or like on one of the shirts I'm going to share with you, there's like little pom-pom details on it. I think that she just looks very well put together. Add a red lip and she probably looks like the best dressed woman in the room. I have 3 different sweaters to show with you. First, we have the black merino wool turtleneck from COS. That's a brand that I'm not really familiar with, but the sweater or the turtleneck is only $69. I do hear a lot of YouTubers talk about this brand. The majority of them are in the UK. So I guess that it is, I would assume that it is a reputable brand, but this is one that I am definitely looking at specifically because of the cost point. Then there's this black puff sleeve sweater from Loft. It's $60 and it's super cute. I think this will be very lightweight. I share with you guys that I live in Alabama, so we don't really have really cold falls and winters. Like, it gets really cold as it typically gets. The coldest months for us are January and February, but because it's not too cold, I don't really invest in a lot of heavy sweaters. So I thought that this one from Loft would be really good. And finally, there's the black pom-pom puff sleeve sweater by English Factory. This is the most expensive turtleneck that I've looked at, and it's $110. What I really like about this is that it has short sleeves, and I really love the pom-pom detailing on it. That's a little elevated pop to this otherwise basic black turtleneck. So those are the 3 black turtlenecks that I'm looking at. Next up are cashmere sweaters, and I've never owned any cashmere clothing, but I think that I want to. Last year I went to J. Crew to try on one of their classic cashmere sweaters, and I just wasn't really impressed with them. But you know, sometimes I think that when you go into stores and try things on, because a ton of people have probably, you know, touched them, unfolded them, put them on their body, taken them off and all of that, things may not feel the way that they normally would feel. So I felt like I may have to you know, just try it again. So I still think I want to add a cashmere sweater to my wardrobe. I'm just not sure about the brand, the color, or the style. Like if I want a traditional crew neck, which is my preferred neckline, a V-neck, or if I want something extra with puff sleeves or anything like that. But first up, we have the Cashmere Blend Crew Neck by Ellie Tahari. It's $118. And like I said, this has like a little fun detail on it. The thing that I don't like about this sweatshirt, or what am I talking about? This sweater, is that it's $118, but it's not 100% cashmere, which I think is crazy. But I do like the design details of the sweater. Next, we have the Cashmere Crew Neck by J. Crew. Like I said, it's $128. And it's just a simple black crew neck, no frills, no extra anything. It's just a simple black crew neck. J. Crew, I would definitely consider buying it because I am very familiar with the brand. Every piece that I buy from J. Crew is awesome. So I would definitely, you know, spend that $128 and not even think twice about it, just because I know that the quality of J. Crew pieces is, you know, really, really good. I think that J. Crew, one of the reasons why I frequent J. Crew, because I have a lot of pieces from J. Crew, is that they really capture classic style. It's very rare that they have pieces that are like way over the top with prints or style. They don't do a whole lot of trendy pieces, and so I really do like J. Crew for that. Lastly, we have the Mongolian Cashmere Crew Neck by Quince. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Q-U-I-N-C-E. And this sweater is only $50, and it's 100% cashmere. So that's something that really drew me in. This was on my timeline on Instagram a week or so ago, and I was like, whoa, that's something to definitely look into. One thing that I really do like about them is they're like an ethical brand, so they tell you how much each step of the process costs, from the material to the labor to the shipping and all of that. So I felt that $50, even if I don't like the touch or the feel of it, one, I would be able to return it. But if I couldn't return it, or after wearing it a time or two, if it just didn't live up to anything, I would be okay because it's only $50. So those are the three cashmere sweaters that I am looking at. Sorry y'all, I just realized that I didn't have earrings on, so I had to pop some on. Okay, so next up is a black skirt, and I love a black pencil skirt. I think pencil skirts look amazing on women with hourglass figures. I think they're classic and chic, but I haven't had any real success finding one. So I don't want one that's like overly office-like, if that makes sense. I don't want it to be made out of the same fabric that your suit would be made out of. I want it to be business-like, but also made in a way that I could wear it business casual, if that makes sense. So think about, if you watch the show Suits, think about some of the looks that, what was her name? Rachel wore. I think that's her name. What's her name in real life? The Duchess. I can't even think of her name. Meghan Markle. Her. Even though they may have been, I don't know what the fabric could have been, but she was always wearing her, she never wore a suit. It was almost like she was always wearing a crisp button down and a pencil skirt. And I think that look is very classic, and it would look really good on me. So I'm on the hunt for one. If you know of a very good quality pencil skirt, please share a link in the comments below, because I would love to add that. But so far I have found two that I'm thinking about buying. One is the J. Crew No. 2 pencil skirt. It's $89. They have it in black, and I want to say navy as well. I'm looking at the black, but I'm not opposed to getting the navy either. And the second one is from Ann Taylor. Not sure what that one is called, but it's also $89. The two things that I think I'm looking for is that the skirt is knee length. I think that when I wear pencil skirts, I need them to hit the knee. I don't need them to be above the knee, and I don't want them to be midi length. I need it to be like right at the knee, and I want it to have a split up the back. It can have one up the front too, but it needs to have a split. I need that room for my legs to move in it. So those are some things that have been keeping me from finding a good one, is they're lacking these pieces. I also think that I may need to find one that has like a tulip skirt detail, but on the back only, if that makes sense. So not just straight across with the split up the back, but having some like fold over detail. I think it's called tulip skirt. So if you know what I'm talking about and you've seen something like that, please leave a link in the description box below. So next up on my wish list are a pair of black knee-high boots. I have a ton of cognac colored knee-high boots, but I want some black ones. So now that I'm going back into the office a couple times a week, I definitely want a pair. And last fall and winter, I noticed that I wanted to wear dresses all the time, which is something that I typically do. I love wearing a dress, love wearing dresses with knee-high boots. And then I realized that I had to wear my cognac boots, which isn't really bad, but it made me realize that my wardrobe was lacking a nice good pair, or a pair of black boots, period. I don't own any black boots with the exception of rain boots, so I need a black boot. I like heels, so I think I wanted to have a heel, but I'm not sold on it being a stiletto heel or a block heel. I think I would go for either. And so I've seen 3 different pairs of boots, and the styles are different on all 3. All of them come from Nordstrom. The first ones are by Vince Camuto. They're the Cashley knee-high boot, which are currently on sale for $149. They're probably originally $269 or so. The Vince Camuto Evangi knee-high boots are the second pair. These boots have a block heel, which I do like, and I think that they will be, of course, more comfortable than a stiletto heel. These are currently $239. And last, we have the Mariana pointed toe boot by Schutz. I think that's how you pronounce that brand, and they are $258. And although I like the style of the boot, the thing that I don't like about them is the snakeskin embossed leather. So for me, and this is just a me personal thing, when I see any type of like crocodile-like snakeskin embossed on handbags and shoes, I think they look, I think it looks mature. Like, not in the sense of, oh, she looks mature, but I don't want to say old. I'm trying not to say old. So like those Brahmin bags, although I think the shapes of those bags are really beautiful, I think that Brahmin bags are for mature women. So like my mother's age. I feel like these boots would be a pair of boots that my mom would wear. And my mom is, you know, older than 40. So anywho, that's the only thing I don't like about those boots. I like the shape of them, I like the heel of them, but I don't like that it's just not a smooth black leather. That's what I prefer. Okay, up next is a navy blazer. Now, I have been wanting a navy blazer for years. I had one, I think when I was in grad school, and then I outgrew it very quickly. So it's been probably over 20 years or so since I've been looking for a good navy blazer, or wanted to bite the bullet and buy a navy blazer. I think that, like everything else on this list, a navy blazer is so classic. I think they look really good with jeans, a white button down. I think it would look good with a knit dress in the fall, or just anything, khakis. I think that navy is that blazer that I'm missing in my wardrobe. So, okay, I have 3 different blazers that I'm looking at. One is from J. Crew and 2 are from Ralph Lauren. Again, 2 brands that I absolutely love. I think they nail classic style. The J. Crew Regent Blazer, I feel is a classic, but it's an elevated style of blazer. It's feminine and fitted, but not shrunken. And it's their newest blazer. It's sharp and sleek. It has clean lines, and the collar of the blazer is popped, like it stays popped, and it's like, oh, it's just like, you know, those little things that make pieces just a little bit more elevated. So it's not just like your boring navy blazer. It's like, it's just a beautiful blazer. This blazer is $228, and again, it's by J. Crew. The Ralph Lauren double knit jacquard blazer features a classic shape, but it's knit, which is more casual to me, which is something that I do like and I am looking for in the navy blazer as well. It's woven from a cotton blend. It's double knit, and it's cut for a single button, notch lapel silhouette, and accented with Ralph Lauren's signature monogram embroidered at the chest. This one is $129. Last time I checked, it was out of stock, so I'm not sure if they're going to add it back in stock, but this is definitely one that I have been looking at. So if I can't find it, if they don't restock it, it's probably something that I would definitely go out and look for on Poshmark, because I really do like that blazer, and Ralph Lauren, again, is definitely, to me, worth the money. The last blazer is the Ralph Lauren Bullion Jacquard blazer, and the blazer has a signature bullion patch, a bullion patch at the chest and luxurious crest embossed buttons, and this blazer is $245. Okay, so next on the list is a pair of black pointed toe flats. So if you've been watching my videos, you know that, so in the fall and winter, I wear jeans a lot. I also like to wear ankle pants a lot. And so for me, with ankle pants, I like to wear flats when the leg of the pant or the hem of the pant is more tapered. So it's not a wide leg, it's not a culotte style, it's not one that comes past the ankles. I want it to be ankle length, and I want it to be kind of tapered or straight leg. And when I wear straight leg pants, I want to wear a flat most of the time. So I'm looking for a black flat. So I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money on them, but I do want them to be chic, comfortable, and maybe patent leather, which is another thing that's really shocking to me because I typically don't like patent leather. But so far, I found one pair that I really like. I like the style of it. I think they're super cute and chic. And they are by the brand C. Paravano. They're $108. They're, like I said, they're black. They're patent leather, and they have like this bow detail on it, and I think they're so cute. And the pointed toe is just right up my alley. I don't know the last time I bought a flat that wasn't a pointed toe, but I think that pointed toe flats are extremely flattering and chic. Those are the only ones that I've seen so far. Of course, I could go for Todd's, but they don't sell pointed toe flats, and that's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a pair of flats that I can wear with my jeans, as well as black pants, ankle pants that are kind of like khaki style, not too dressed up, but you know, those style of pants. I hope that made sense. Okay, so last but not least on my list is a cashmere or a cashmere blend scarf. I love scarves. I remember in the early 2010s when scarves were huge. Like I remember every time I went into Ross, TJ Maxx, if I went to Banana Republic, if I went to any store, I always walked past the scarf section because I love them. I think they are an easy way to dress up an outfit. I think they're, of course, the best way to keep your body warm during the cooler months. I always carry a scarf with me when I travel also. So I just love scarves. So to hear and see that they're back on trend, even though it doesn't matter to me, I've still been wearing the scarf, just not as often as I used to, but I'm loving it. So during the cooler months, I find myself wearing my black fringe scarf like all the time, and I think that they just add a little extra oomph to like a regularly casual outfit. So if I'm wearing a pair of jeans even if I'm wearing Ugg boots, if I'm wearing a long sleeve like crew neck sweatshirt or a crew neck sweater, I would throw on a scarf just to make the look, you know, a little more special. So adding a cashmere sweater, I think, to my wardrobe would add an extra layer of sophistication to my scarf collection. All the scarves that I currently own were just scarves that I bought because of the color, or because I wanted to just buy another scarf. Like I said, every time I was going in the store, I was just buying scarves. So I found two. Is it two? No, three. Sorry. Two of them are from Nordstrom, and they're both by the Nordstrom brand. And the third one is by the brand Jane Carr. So the first one is the Nordstrom Cashmere and Silk Wrap in the color Tan Nomad, and it's $99. I love the color of it. I love the simplicity of it. Just a simple, chic scarf. I'm also looking at the Nordstrom Tissue Weight Wool and Cashmere Scarf in the color Beige Oat, medium heather. That's a lot. It's also $99, but you see similar nude, neutral tones that will just integrate seamlessly into my wardrobe. And the last one is the Jane Carr Happy Happy, the Island Cashmere Linen Blend Scarf in the color Beige, and this one is $385. This is my favorite one out of the three, but since it is a cashmere linen blend, the price is up there. So I'm not sure about that one. This is one where I feel like I would probably have to consciously say I'm gonna take $100 out of 4 checks and just save it, and once I put it away and I have the $385, then I'll press buy on that, because that just seems like a lot of money to spend on a scarf, but I think it's a really, really beautiful scarf. So those are all of the pieces and the shoes that I am looking at this fall winter season. Specifically fall. I may have some winter editions, I'm not sure, but I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, and you can help me get there by liking, subscribing, and sharing my content with your family and friends. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.